Just to start out with, what was it like to, be able to address him in court today? I mean, how did that feel to be able to tell him exactly, how you're feeling?
It was nerve-wracking, really. But I mean, it was also kind of a calming release. I mean, I had, been in his presence before, in the other courts and stuff like that, but, never like face to face. And it was just very sad to look at him. It made me very sad.
Can you tell me a little bit about why it was that it made you so sad to see him and to look at him?
Just the waste of his life. I mean, he's smart. He's very intelligent. I mean, he could have done anything that he wanted to do without doing what he did. It just seems like all of a waste.
Do you think that you accomplished what you came here to do today?
I hope so. I feel better.
We couldn't really see his expressions. He had his back to us. What was his, what kind of expressions? Did he show any kind of emotion at all?
His facial features changed some. I mean, it was kind of like from anticipation to, I don't know, a little bit of sadness too. I truly feel like that in some of his other interviews and stuff, where he said that he's sorry for what he did to David. I could see it in his face that he truly was.
Is there anything more that you would like to add?
No.
Do you want to say anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. What was it that moment like for you to be able to address Colhep in court, just to be face to face and tell him how you're feeling?
I think it brought a little more closure to be able to speak about what happened and how it has affected us, so he'll actually know. I feel a lot better after coming out.
Just to hear how heartfelt the things that all of you were saying. I mean, how difficult was that to be able to get up there and say those things?
It was difficult. You go up there thinking you're going to be a rock, and then when you start, you're not. You think about your loved ones every day, and not a day goes by that it doesn't. You miss the phone calls, the texts, just in every holiday.
How were you feeling in the days and hours leading up to giving this testimony today?
Just trying to come up with the right words and not let the anger come through at times. It's. I know he said that he's sorry for what he did through letters that I've read from him to different media outlets. And I understand it. He said that if it was one that he was sorry for, it was our sons. And just want to make sure that he knew what he meant to us.
And what was it that made it important for you to come out and have this last opportunity to address him directly?
Just wanted to make sure that he knew how good of a guy he was. That he had never hurt anyone, never been in any kind of trouble. He knew right from wrong. And he was a guy that you wanted to be around.
And how are you feeling now after having done this?
I feel a lot of relief. I agonized over it this whole week, just trying to contemplate how it was going to go. Was Todd going to say anything? because I've been in other hearings where he did say stuff. So I was just trying to get prepared, so if he asked something or, I'd actually like to have a conversation with him. Face to face, nobody around, just face to face.
And can you tell me a little bit about why you'd like that opportunity?
Well, there's only 3 people that know exactly what happened. And the one I trust the most is my son, and he can't answer those questions right now. And Todd might shed light on a few questions.
Do you still have unanswered questions?
I still do believe there's other bodies. I don't think it was 7. I think it was more than 7. I would like for him to come forward and give other families closure.
Is there anything else you want to add?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking that time.